is Hope Van Dyne. That's who Evangeline Lilly has been confirmed to play in Ant-Man for 2015, and she's going to be the daughter of Hank Pym. Why her name isn't Hope Pym, I have no idea. Perhaps this Hank Pym, while not in a relationship with Janet Van Dyne, can't still keep any kind of relationship going. I think this is a little bit of a letdown for me. I really wanted to see Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp, in this film. And based on the other things that came out of the panel today, the Marvel panel, I don't know what else they might be changing. And even Evangeline Lilly doesn't know, as she said she has yet to see the new script. But she joked she's just happy that she's still in the movie. And I don't know. I mean, Evangeline Lilly, I'm a big fan of her. I think she's well cast, but she made a really off-color joke earlier today during the Hobbit presentation for Warner Brothers, where she said, and I'm going to paraphrase, her crap sparkles, and I was just like, come on, Lily, keep it classy. Although I did just open this, did just open this bit with a swear, but I think it's warranted considering the fact that that would be such a crucial change to the character. Also, Janet sounds fun and spunky, while Hope just seems like a damsel in distress. She better be one of the people who's shrinking and growing during this movie. And this movie, by the way, seems to have a lot of shrinkage set for us to watch. And hopefully some embiggening, because I think it would get boring if it was just the former. Corey Stoll, you can see he's there, angling his way into photos, being like, hey guys, we're all one big happy family. We're going to pretend that our director-writer wasn't, half fired, half quit. I guess because Edgar Wright said, if you don't let me do what I want, I quit. And they said, okay, go ahead and quit. So that's a really awkward situation. But it didn't really materialize at the Marvel panel, at least so far before filming this. That's going on, it's continuing right now, but I don't think they opened it up for a Q&A. Very shrewd, Marvel. Very shrewd. Although you might have heard of this protester outside at Comic-Con saying Edgar Wright was right. We'll see how many people say that in 2015 when this film hits theaters. So Evangeline Lilly playing Hope Van Dyne. I really hope that this Hope Van Dyne is still a fashion designer, because while I like to see diversity in the kind of women that are portrayed in comic book movies, that includes girly girls. And I think that you already have, Black Widow, who's like a very tough, means business kind of person from the world of espionage. Then you have Scarlet Witch, who I'm guessing is kind of the troubled goth. And why not have the well-adjusted girl, or woman, part of the group who likes fashion, but then, the character growth for Janet Van Dyne is very important and very compelling. So hopefully her name is all they change, but that's a big change. So that they said that Corey Stoll will play the business partner of Hank Pym, and Hank Pym basically is unhappy with the way his company is going, where Corey Stoll is taking it. Corey Stoll says, oh, it's some people would say where I'm taking it is evil, but I think it's the future. Your typical standard, science versus the good of man, etc., misunderstood goals, but it's always, this person's always ends up being evil, right? Well, we heard rumors that Ant-Man will be fighting lots of different sized criminals, so my guess is that Corey Stoll decides to use this Hank Pym particles, or just Pym particles, and give them to maybe criminals to go and do things that, I'm sure Hank Pym isn't a fan of. So he enlists Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd apparently, to be the new Ant-Man and take on Corey Stoll and his company. It sounds a little familiar to you. You might recall some of the plot lines in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, but we'll see what Marvel can do with it. So I'm very curious to what you think of Ant-Man. Peyton Reed was there as well. And if this sounds good to you, do you like where this is headed? Do you feel confident, or you still feel that you're a little nervous with what happened with Edgar Wright? What do you think of the name change for Evangeline Lilly? And what do you think of this dynamic? Oh, and they said that Corey Stoll definitely will become Yellow Jacket during the film. Who? My thoughts exactly. I'm very rusty on my Ant-Man knowledge. All I know is basically the names, and that Hank slapped Janet. I guess, I don't know if they're still going to incorporate that. He could slap Janet because Janet doesn't exist in this universe, apparently. Maybe that can be his imaginary friend. But Yellow Jacket was once a name, apparently, that Hank Pym went by for a superhero name, and then also it was a female character at one point as well. Obviously, Corey Stoll will be a totally different variety of Yellow Jacket, but you can see they're going with definitely an insect theme. Oh, by the way, we talked about the poster earlier in the week, and I showed it to some friends of mine who said they didn't want to watch giant bugs for 1.5 to 2 hours. So I'm curious, do you think that will hurt the movie as well? All right, write your thoughts down below. Stay tuned for more Comic-Con coverage.